Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Cypher with Ced and Q. I am one of your hosts, Cedric.
I'm the other host, Q. You know, today we at the Leaf Lounge today, about to enjoy some nice cigars. Yeah, what we got going on?
Hey man, just trying to see what's going on with you. What you do this week?
You know, a typical day working, trying to make it through. I had a very special day Wednesday. It was my oldest daughter, 8th birthday. Ooh, that's bad.
Okay, all right. Well,
So Lyric, happy birthday. Daddy love you.
happy birthday, Lyric.
And you did anything with the kids there? Well, this week?
Nah, we ripping the kitchen apart. So my kids are kind of helping me, and you know, of course, they giving me my feedback on Kiara, of course, especially my daughter. So
Little Miss Boss Lady.
Little Miss Boss Lady, absolutely. And then so there's football. I've been doing my other business so much that I've been missing practice, but today is the jamboree, so we gonna.
Oh, they hitting the day, huh?
Oh yeah, they hitting the day. So they played 3 15-minute games today. So now, so I was there before I came here. I'm gonna leave here and go back because then my daughter's still gonna be cheering. Just trying to fit in with their schedules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah, it's crazy. So we for you have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, and
Can I introduce this lady?
absolutely do your thing.
You know, this is my favorite coworker.
Okay.
I love her to death. She make all my days wonderful. When I'm feeling down, she come around and put a smile on my face.
I feel you, because she is absolutely, unequivocally, totally, inspiringly, all the Lees, and the Lees from the other side. Crazily.
So let's introduce this lovely lady, Miss Rachael. I get a little excited.
Howdy, hello.
What's up, Rach?
Oh, what an introduction, thank you.
We don't know what happened.
So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are still dealing with different types of audio and things like that. So bear with us as we get along. We're going to probably be at a few shows before we have it all figured out. But we're not here to talk about our audio difficulties or our lack of knowledge on what we're doing and all that. We're here to have some fun. And with us is Rachael. Rachael, what's going on?
Not too much, how's it going?
That's
Sid?
good. Did we wake you up early on your day off?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was a long day yesterday.
Was it?
So I was sleeping.
You was traveling?
Yeah, we went over to Orlando, into the Springs with some family yesterday. So we were over in Orlando, traveled a little bit over Central Florida, see some nature and whatnot. So
Did you enjoy yourself?
oh, absolutely. You haven't been to Springs in
Which
Florida?
springs? There's a spring every time you turn around,
Well, we
and
went
then there's a
to-
sprung ankle,
Yeah.
sprung neck. I mean, so springs.
So
which
we
ones?
went to Blue Springs and also Wakaiba Springs. So we tried for Kelly Springs, but they closed.
One, Chicago is a pocket, correct?
Okay.
Is it a pocket and a pocket?
Yes, it's Apopka. Blue Springs is in Orange City. They're usually around 30 minutes drive from each other.
Okay,
They're really
okay.
beautiful. Crystal clear water, nice and cold on a hot summer day. Nice activity for sure.
Did you see any of those big alligators that be out there?
No alligators, but we saw a family of manatees, saw a whole bunch of fish. The fish in there, to have a pole, I'll tell you.
Don't tell me because you can't eat fish out there.
Exactly.
You can't fish?
You can't fish, it's protected. I mean, the fish, like, no, I'm talking about carp, this big, the tilapia.
In the springs.
The mullet, yes. Crystal clear, you can see just schools of them. See, swim with them. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You see, y'all all about that nature.
Yeah, the owl.
I'm a metropolitan city guy.
We'll put you out there one day.
Matter of fact, I have a favorite fishing hole. My favorite fishing hole. Y'all want to know what it is?
Are you gonna tell
And
us
you get
or
some
no?
good. You get some good fish. You get salmon. You get tilapia. You can get cod.
I want to take a wild guess at this.
I'm going to take a wild guess too.
I'm thinking Publix.
Grocery store?
Winn Dixie, baby. Winn Dixie. Hey, I tell you what. All I gotta do is reach in the pocket and pay. It's good.
At least you know you're gonna catch something every day you go though.
Exactly.
I think that they call that catching, not fishing.
There you go.
Fine, whatever. All right, so Rachael, how's life? How's your car?
Good.
You
My
like your
car's
car?
good. My car's good.
Yeah.
I do have to have some work on my car, but other than that, I love my car.
You love your car?
Yeah, I do.
That's your baby?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, because you walk up to it like, listen, I like people who appreciate they stuff.
Right.
Right? She walk into her car like it's that Mercedes.
It is. It's
Like
my
it's
Mercedes.
she walk up to it like, you this close, you might as well just open the door.
I actually don't have to do that. My button on my door handle, I just, as long as my key's on, yeah.
It's so fancy with this
It's
stuff.
so nice.
Is it nice?
I've searched a long time for my car.
How often you clean a car?
Never.
So you one of those?
Yeah.
So you just make sure you don't leave stuff in it?
Yeah.
And then what gets left in it is left in it?
Eventually, I have to like kick something that's moving around in and out, but it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have some more questions for you coming up. One, you work, you're unmarried, right? Unmarried, you work, you take care of yourself, you do your own thing. So that's one of the things that we do want to talk about, and we're gonna ask more questions. And as you know, as one of these young, beautiful women in this Brevard County, there's certain things I gotta say, I guess. Anyway, so as a young woman, we're gonna try to get your perspective on a couple things and see what's going on. There are other questions that we're gonna have another segment just talk about. Rachael, what's next, Q?
What is a good place to eat?
Okay, Rachael.
Your favorite place to eat?
What's your favorite place to eat in our
County.
County. It's going to be either a toss-up. So my favorite food by far is steak. So local steakhouse here, Shiloh's, is probably my favorite place to get a nice one.
All right.
For sure. So
Okay.
after that, be sushi. There's a couple really good sushi spots. Wabi Sabi in Merritt Island.
Mr. Fisherman don't like
You
sushi?
like the,
Yeah, I like it fried.
there's cooked sushi.
I like it baked.
There's
I can grill it.
fried shrimp, tempura, sushi rolls.
Oh, the chicken tempura sushi rolls. Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
that
like-
sounds good.
oh, it's so good. It's so
What
good.
about the dancing eel roll? Nice grilled piece of eel on top of a California roll, which is just vegetables. Primo.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that to y'all.
So you haven't had sushi?
I tried sushi on several occasions.
Okay.
Now, it's not nasty to me.
Uh-huh.
I can eat it. I don't like the texture
Say.
of eating it.
That's what most people say.
So,
Until they get one they can't live without. That's
I have tried salmon
uh-huh.
and tuna.
Okay.
Good, but that texture I just couldn't get over.
It's too squishy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like my fish firm with
Firm.
a hot sauce and mustard on the side.
That's fair. Thank you, catfish,
Oh, I forgot.
right?
You-
That's catfish,
You
right?
from the
That's
north, you don't know
catfish.
nothing about
Hold
that.
up. We eat. My mama is from Mims.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about you.
Okay. All right. So Shiloh's is absolutely good. It is like, have you been there?
Have
Shiloh's?
actually been to Shiloh's.
You haven't been to Shiloh's?
I've been to Shiloh's.
They don't disappoint.
Okay.
I won't say they're the best, but they don't disappoint.
So I thought about going, but I get easily disappointed.
Mhm.
So when people
Right.
tell me, "Oh, this place so amazing," and I go and I actually eat it, I don't feel the same. So I just like, you know what? It just have to be. I'm starving that day. Shiloh's the closest thing around.
Right. You know what? What I don't like is people go, "Oh, it's so amazing," and I had to learn. This is a trick that I learned for people who tell me that food is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so amazing there. You gotta go, and they're like super excited about it. I see what they eat normally, or I see what they cook and how they cook. Because if your seasoning is salt and pepper, and that's the extent of your seasoning, salt and pepper, I'm not going to a restaurant you recommend because you can't cook.
I mean, you know, some people be a little short on the salt and pepper.
Well, I guess that excludes me from giving you any recommendations because he says I can't season.
He said you can't season?
I have shared food and cooked for him, and he's like, it was good, but it could have used a little bit more, I don't know, something. But you bring up a good point. If someone's like, oh, this place is the best, absolutely the best, I get the same thing every time, it's great, you gotta go. And they get, I don't know, like chicken club. But you don't like chicken clubs, you're not gonna like that restaurant the same by any means, like no way. So it just depends on exactly what they're eating, what they normally like to eat, etc.
Yeah, and I try not to recommend places unless it's the ambiance I'm recommending, because your taste and my taste aren't going to be the same. So if it has a great ambiance, like we talk about the Leaf every day at work. So when we talk about the Leaf, we're not talking about what kind of cigar you get, what kind of drinks you get, because you go buy those cigars and drinks everywhere else, but it's this ambiance of being up in here, the chill atmosphere. As soon as you walk in here, everything outside is just like whatever. I'm chilling now.
Exactly.
So that's, I mean, for me, that's the thing.
But before we move on, gotta talk about a local restaurant we have here. We have 2 locations.
Okay.
Dogs R Us.
Oh.
We have Port St. John,
Yes.
and we have Titusville. I'm not gonna speak on it because I was told I'm a hard critic on food. That's probably why I don't like a lot of places. But which one do you prefer, Rachel? Port St. John, Titusville?
I'd say Titusville. Port St. John for ambiance is not as good. I think, I mean, you would think it's exactly the same, but you feel a little more closed in at Port St. John location, which isn't their fault, it's a building issue.
Right.
But Dogs is I think it's local, it's more local to me, so it's a little bit more open. I've always had great wings there for sure. So
Which one?
at the Titusville
Titusville.
location.
Okay. So me, the ambiance, you're right, is a little better ambiance at the Titusville location, but the food consistency hits me at the Port St. John location. So early on, their wings did not compare. Their sauces didn't compare. I mean, so for me, now Titusville is coming up, and I'm actually eating there more in Titusville, but it wasn't comparing for whatever reason. Because I think the guy out in Port St. John simply was feeling like, okay, I'd rather have great food, good serving sizes, and all this other stuff. And that to me, that was the difference. Like for their boneless wings in Titusville, they used to be like these little nuggets instead of these big chunks of chicken breast. Well, that was a big thing for me. Yeah, so it's like, for me, serving size matters, as well. Once you go a place a couple times and you figure it out for yourself.
So do we know which one was built first?
Which one
opened first? Titusville?
Ooh, I don't know.
I think Titusville, but I'm not positive about that.
I don't know.
Well, while he searched that, what you got planned today, Rachel?
Today, I actually have no plans today. Normally, I'm hitting the beach or another watering hole, but since we did that big adventure yesterday, I'm probably going to take it easy. After this, I'm thinking about hitting up some of our downtown locations.
Okay.
Having maybe a little Saturday fun day, hanging out, just taking it easy, and then being able to roll back home at a reasonable hour. So,
Pier 22.
220, yeah, Pier 220 maybe. I'm thinking of hitting up Play Linda maybe for a brewski, That's
What's a reasonable hour?
Well, for me, anything before dark. After that, all bets are off.
Okay.
What is that bar that's on top of the hotel?
Ooh, it's
What hotel?
One of the hotels have a bar on top of it.
Space. It's like Space View.
Is that the one with
I forget the name of it. I've been there. It's beautiful. It's definitely worth checking out. A little bit higher pricing because that comes with the hospitality rate. Of course, you're paying for that atmosphere. You're paying for that kind of vibe. But it is such a neat spot, unlike anything that I've really experienced almost anywhere in big cities. You barely get even rooftop bars in big cities such as Miami, Orlando. But this place is beautiful. It overlooks our area.
The
And
Indian
we've got some
River.
fun drinks. Yeah. You see all the space buildings, the VAB out there,
I bet
Florida
that
and all
would
that.
be an awesome place to watch a shuttle or rocket take off.
I don't know. I'm sure they get packed. I can only imagine.
That's for me. That's crazy because I don't even try to watch the shuttle or whatever. I can stand out front of my house and look up, but you can't go nowhere for 2 hours before or 2 hours after. So shuttles, rockets, whatever it is, just stopped. I'm just like, I'm done with that
Well,
because of the traffic.
oh yeah. There's launches, a couple of them every week now with this the industry blowing up like it is. But I know this end of this month we have the Artemis, which is a really ULA, I believe.
That's Monday, right?
What's a ULA?
ULA is a company.
Oh,
So I think I believe it's their rocket. I could be wrong about that, but it's a.
Conspiracy theory?
No, it's just one of those larger companies. It's a more important launch, is what I'm saying. You'd have to look up the details, but that's going to pack this area. So.
I ain't going to work Monday then. I feel the cold coming on.
you don't live that way.
I don't care.
You ain't got to cut through there.
We'll be
I got a cold.
We'll be at work. We'll be going to work and coming out after all of it goes down. So.
All right, so I'm literally not finding the dates. I just found what date they created their Facebook pages.
Well, we got some homework then.
But we got some homework. We'll tell y'all next week. All right, so, ooh, Q.
Where should we go next?
Where you want to go next? We have a board over here that we're picking titles and stuff from, segments from, so we see what we're going next.
All right, we're going to do this a little early. The man law violation.
Okay, so this is the one I've been complaining about. It has happened to me. Then I had to explain to the people that did it why not to do it, and then I started saying it so much around people that no one does it. So, and don't do it around me. That's the big thing, because I'll call you out. So, here it is. If a man is sitting on the toilet in a public restroom, you do not talk to that man. Period. I don't care what he said. He can't even ask you for toilet paper.
Damn, you just don't leave him out there like that?
Yes. No. You cannot talk to me when you ain't got no pants on over your ass. Period. And you can't talk to me if I ain't got no pants over my ass. This is a problem. This is a problem. I don't understand.
You feel
why you
violated?
need to have a conversation with me. Okay. So, doing my business at work one day. And somebody comes in and says, all right, so you know my sneaker collection, right? I only wear one kind of tennis shoe, and my foot size, and all my different styles, and people notice it, which is good, and I appreciate it. I don't know if they like them, but they notice it. But here's my problem. Don't come in and see my feet and say, hey, hey, Cedric, is that you?
It's you.
How long you gonna be? None of your thing. I just sit there and I'm quiet, and then you get upset. And you start rocking like a slave, right? You're like, because you literally, I just want to turn into Django on them, get up and go beat the hell out of them. But you cannot do that.
I don't think I had that.
What's your theory?
I don't like it. It happens even in women's restrooms. And I think it's just like a human. Like, unless you're in a dire situation, but toilet paper issue, that's fair. Check. before you make yourself so vulnerable, you watch out for yourself. Okay?
Right. That's why. That's why I will not help you.
But I do hate when people are like, "Oh, those are your shoes. Oh, hey, how's your day going?"
Shitty.
I'm busy. Even at home, knock, knock, knock. I live here with you. Give me 5 minutes. Like, I'm busy. Occupado. Like, no, thank you. I'm obviously in here in a private room with the door closed for a reason. Leave me alone.
The one private room in the house.
I'm here 8 hours a day, more, 10 hours a day. You can find the 30 seconds to ask me how I'm doing any other time.
Right.
Any other
Bad
time.
experience.
Huh?
I'm sorry that y'all had to go through those times and trials.
I think it's command law violation. How about common courtesy human violation?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But let me get a woman's violation.
What would be a woman's violation?
Are you talking about the same bathroom?
No, anything.
Anything.
What is it that a woman cannot do to another woman?
Like share eyelashes or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You share eyelashes?
I don't.
I got a
have
violation.
my own. So I mean, some makeup. That is a good makeup. Is like you. Some of the girlfriends I have are like, hey. That is a good one.
I'm just saying.
What the hell?
Yeah, I guess so. One of the things is, it would be someone, if you have a girlfriend, sometimes makeup is a sharing issue if they're weird about getting styes, etc., or even lip balm. Some people are kind of, if they're sharing underwear, they'd be clean.
No.
That's just weird. No one would do that. We don't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for the people but no, we don't do that. We don't. We'll go commando. We'll free flap it all day before we do anything.
Free
like
flap it. Okay. Wow. There's a God somewhere. So free flap it. Okay, explain that. Explain the flat part.
Oh my.
No, it's just
free balling, free flapping. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Free folding. I don't know. Clam bacon. I don't know. What do you want to?
Oh well, okay, Rachael. Rachael.
That's me.
Titles. Relationship titles, not necessarily. So, you got boyfriend, girlfriend. You got boyfriend, girlfriend, stepmom, stepdad. Then I heard the other day step granddad. I'm sick of this.
Huh?
I'm step granddad. I know what it is. It adds up. It just sounds crazy.
Yeah, I ain't
So what do you think
out.
of titles like the stepmom, stepdad, and then the boyfriend, girlfriend? I mean, is that a?
I think it depends on the person. Like in a relationship, you want to be called a boyfriend and girlfriend. Like some people are like, we're more than that. But are you? Are you engaged? Are you fiancés? Are you husband and wife? The steps. That's I think on a relationship level with a family. Like, do you call, oh, that's my stepdad if that dad has raised you in a life? Sometimes it's just dad. Oh, is it technically your dad? When it comes down to technicality, the way to describe it would be step or step granddad. But sometimes that's just Papa,
dad, yeah.
Grandpa, Papa, Pops.
Right,
It depends on the family. So I think that's all depends on the relationships at hand and how you want to perceive it. So if I was a stepmom and they're like, oh, that's my stepmom, then I'm okay to be it. If that's technically who I am, that's fine.
Okay, all right. What about you, sir?
Titles. Half the time I don't like them because I don't feel like people earn that title. Whatever the title may be.
Okay.
It's just like when you working, you earn your title.
Right.
Lead supervisor, general manager, earn it. Two that killed me. Stepmom, stepdad. It's like soon as two people get together, automatically I'm a stepdad or a stepmom. I'm like,
Because you mean without getting married?
I won't say to get married because people can stay together for 10 years, never get married. But if you want that title as stepmom or stepfather, you gotta earn it. You know, you
Work.
gotta treat that child like it was truly your own child.
Right.
They
Absolutely.
just get together and 2 days later on Facebook, I'm chilling with my stepchild. You ain't do nothing. You don't even know the child's favorite color.
right.
The child could be allergic to bubble gum, and you give him a piece of gum. Now he blow up like that girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Right.
So I just feel all titles are earned. Even boyfriend and girlfriend, we gotta earn that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
DTR,
think.
yeah, DTR.
all right.
I think that there also should be a certain age where boyfriend and girlfriend stops.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be 40 with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I mean, when is that person growing the hell up and is no longer a boy or a girl anymore? And then when do we grow up and become, this is the person I'm seeing versus my boyfriend or girlfriend, and they have grown to a status of being an adult. I'm seeing this person, and the next level is being engaged, not boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, I think that we bastardize a lot of this stuff so much to the point where even the younger kids, like you're 16, 17, 18 in high school, and you're dating this person, right? But no one else. You're never gonna figure out all the things you're about to find out. You know, is wow, there's definitely more people. I may like this person, but do I need to spend every waking moment with this person? I just heard a friend of mine's kid say how the girl that he's dating gets jealous.
Okay.
Of what? We ain't married. We ain't married. We don't live together. We ain't engaged, and we're in high school. So there's a lot of things that are about to happen in life. You know, I think we got to slow our kids down, and then as adults, we have to actually slow down. These titles are coming way too fast. You know, these titles are coming too fast, and we're not looking at what comes with that title. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriend, boyfriend means one, you show up. You know what I'm saying? Stepdad, stepmom, you show up.
You there?
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I think that the stepdad and stepmom title is a stronger title than mom and dad.
It's a strong
You know,
title.
because mom and dad came by blood. Now you have to put some work in to insert yourself and try to fit in this person's life.
Right, so-
Because that's a whole person.
So with my kids, they're not allowed to call nobody that. Not because I'm trying to be mean or nothing. It's more that person gonna have to earn that.
Right,
So
right, right.
I never tell my kids to call anybody step this. Because kids will tell you when that person earned it because they were doing it themselves.
Right.
Versus I get with a girl and, hey, this your new stepmom. 2 months later, they got a new stepmom.
And then
3 months after that, they got a new stepmom.
Absolutely.
So you gotta earn these titles. Ain't no we together or now we got titles. Half the time people don't know what the titles mean. Or they get the title and forgot what they did to get the title.
Yeah, I think that has to do with the situation too. Like, I don't think that anything would come into just casual dating between a parent and another person, because that's, oh, this is my dad's girlfriend, not this is my stepmom.
Right.
That usually comes along when there is a strong family unit that includes someone that is not their biological parent. So it may not be only with marriage, because I think marriage is one that you earn it regardless.
Yeah.
Because if they're going to be with their biological parent, that other parent becomes then always there. That's a step parent just by this situation that's
Right.
going on. Or if you're together 15 years, like this is my stepmom. They're not married, but she's my second mom. Sometimes it's just called second mom.
But she's putting in the work.
Exactly. So those titles, you're right, are not given just willy-nilly. This
Right.
is a partner. And you're talking about boyfriend, girlfriend at an older age. Well, what would you call it? For me, sometimes I'll refer, oh, they're my partners over here. Because it's weird to call an older man a age.
A grown ass man.
My boyfriend, my
Right.
boyfriend.
Right,
It's
right.
my partner, but then people think that it's a woman. So there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes that's
Another
term,
thing we
it's
bastardize.
It's lost in translation
Exactly,
because
yeah.
it's not about disrespect. It's about it's my partner. That's who I'm spending my life with, and we're not into the marriage part of it yet.
Right.
But we're looking that way.
Right.
But it's not. It's more than a boyfriend. Like I don't know.
It's a partnership. Like every relationship should be some kind of partnership, period. Because we are doing something together. This is so my partner means that we do so many things together and we partnered up in those things. Now, there is, I feel like even stepmom, stepdad, if you stepdad, right, because you married mom, but you never do nothing with the kids and you don't take responsibility, you ain't stepdad. You the dude that married mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my mom's husband right here, So, I mean, all that. But yeah, absolutely. I think that the age thing for me on those titles is a big deal. Just simply because at some point, while you're still having a boyfriend, and if you look at the people who are super excited to have a boyfriend, their maturity level. You know what I'm saying? You just look at the maturity level of the people you're talking to. Some people jump into, they'll even say, yeah, that's my fiance, without ever being engaged. They just call it that, so that way it's, it's to put everything in its place. And then the other thing you said that people irk me with is they automatically assume that your partner, you're gay because you said partner. First of all, that to me that's dumb. Like LGBTQ didn't steal the word partner. I think that a partner is a partner. Stop trying. I think the world, and it's the world. It's not the LGBTQ. It's not straight. It's not whatever. It's if you're my partner, you're my partner. Period. Stop trying to take everybody's label and then create a sub-label behind it or take context. Just watch and see. Hey, oh, you're gay. No, did you?
My life partner, my adventure
Chicken
buddy.
wings and collard greens.
It's my adventure buddy, my pal.
Right.
That is the context a lot of times people take, but
All right, I got one for y'all.
Okay.
'Cause I had a couple people get mad when I say this. I don't say girlfriend, I say old lady.
lady.
It's just how I was raised.
I'm good with old lady.
It's a southern thing, so
Old
it's just my
lady.
old lady.
I actually love that because
And-
I'm Southern too, and like the traditional.
And
part
it's
of that
actually
is-
OLE.
It's
Yeah.
old.
Oh.
Or you put a little M apostrophe more lady. My
Old
old
lady.
lady, more lady.
Yeah.
Oh man, more lady. More lady.
You know, he think us country folk talk funny.
More man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
It's a good
okay. You and your old lady.
Old lady.
Who older?
Hang on, that's what I might beat up.
All right. Old lady. Okay. My favorite, red flag.
Flag on the plate.
In a relationship, should there be a certain amount of red flags that you get before you dump someone?
It's a good question.
Want to think on it?
For me personally, number no, not for me. I think for each their own. Because there are some people who should look at certain red flags and be like, there's a number, but why would you set a number? What's going to be the criteria for numbers?
Okay.
I think as a person, for myself as an adult, going through relationships and trying to find my family unit, it's what you already know what your breaking point is. It's like you know your criteria, you know what you're looking for, so you either know what you're going to deal with, what you're going to be able to forgive, either able to or try to, because you know yourself at a certain age. So it just depends. Like you set those goals for yourself. You set those levels for yourself. Those red flags that are just not can't just get over. So
Okay.
it just depends. Like,
So give me 3 major red flags for you
major red flags.
that are.
Like you just can't deal with these red flags.
So red flag, you have the conversation that if this is you, we done. Red flag, if this is what you're about or you need to keep doing that, we done. We can't be together with that.
Well, my biggest thing I think is honesty. And that everyone says that, but it's literally truth telling.
Yeah.
There's no need, if you're with a partner, especially long-term relationships, you're going to find out because you're going to tell on yourself, because lying is not easy to keep long-term. It's not. But lying about things in just general, like things that don't matter, like about what time you went to the store or like how many subs you ate that day, like anything, something simple. So if you lie about something small, you will lie about something big.
Great.
That's a red flag.
Maybe he lied about the subs because he don't want you to judge him.
Exactly. So there's some trust there. Like if I'm gonna judge the person, why are they with me and they're uncomfortable?
Because they don't trust
They
you.
don't trust me. Why are they
Okay,
not open?
right.
I'm supposed to be the one who is their partner through everything, their best friend, their ride or die, go to with anything. And like I said, okay, I can forgive the sub hiding, but where is the line where I'm gonna think they're not gonna lie about something big and very important and
So the context of the lie is important.
foundation? Well, yes, because a big lie is obviously
Are
a
they-
red flag, but small ones are the worst. I
Are they
think.
fibbing or lying, or is that the
A
same?
little bit of both. So
Okay.
fibbing too is like, why are you manipulating the truth or trying to make the story fit something that's so silly?
A scenario
Do you
that
think
don't
I care?
matter.
Yeah, I'm like, why would I care about that? But like, if they're showing those traits for something small, those traits are part of their personality and the way they leave and go through life.
Mhm.
It's not just you; it's anybody. It's probably boss, friends, other relationships they've had in the past, and you're like, well, where does it end?
Just
Like,
lying when the truth to do.
yeah, what's that matter? But then it's like, if they do a big flood, what makes me think that they're gonna, give me the honesty or decency to involve me in the right manner? So,
All right, so that's one.
I think little lies are a huge flag for me because the big ones make sense. Most people will try not to get in trouble for the big ones. The little ones are what,
okay.
that's a personality trait.
Okay,
So,
okay.
that's a big one.
Another one.
Not squeezing out the sponge in the sink. I mean, are you a crazy person or do you just like to create chaos? I'm half kidding with this one.
Did you say create chaos?
they're just the masters of chaos at that point.
So this is the argument for you. So this red flag right here is not get out my house, but it is.
No, it's close.
It is,
Get out of the
how
kitchen.
nasty are you? Because do you know how much bacteria this carries?
Exactly.
On top of the fact that you're creating mildew and mold
Oh my
in the
goodness.
sponge that I'm about to wash all my dishes with.
Exactly.
That's why I
Feed
have to
off of
put them in
that.
a dishwasher to sanitize it, which drives me
Exactly.
fucking crazy anyway.
Well, one, if you know it's a pet peeve of mine, and this is actually, there's a couple things. It's like respecting a partner. I've had relationships where I just want a dry sponge because it is a sanitation thing, and if I have a little bit of germophobia, like a little bit, pay attention. I don't need to tell you 18 times. I will throw the sponge away, and you can figure out how to wash them with your hands.
So it's not really a sponge thing. It's a
Respect.
respect thing. Like, these are things I don't like, and you're not listening.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a sponge holder to dry it with. I tell you to please wring it out. I say it over and over again. So you don't respect simple science and bacteria growth. And there's a place for it. Why is that so?
Oh my god.
All right, so
You that girl?
I'm that girl.
Okay. What you say?
You sponge
She
squeeze
got
it?
another one. I need another red flag.
I don't know.
You don't know nobody with red flags? Okay.
What about you? What's a red
Well-
flag for you?
Hygiene. I want to smell you.
That's fair.
I don't want to smell you, and I shouldn't smell you more than once a year.
Well, damn. What you gotta explain that because it's maybe somebody just came from
I
the gym or
shouldn't
something.
smell you a bad odor from you more than once a year. You just left the gym. If you just left the gym, cool. I'm not smelling you. You're not walking around. We ain't hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And I see you came from the gym, so go do your thing. However, if we hit the movies and you smell like the auto mechanic at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we got an issue.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, that's a big deal. You know, so and that's not just, that's a friendship red flag, not just like
That's
you
true,
my
too.
boy. If you my boy and you funky, I'm gonna say something, because I'm gonna say something like, men, for me, it's a man law violation for a man to tell another man, damn, that's some nice cologne you got on, right? You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be another way. I mean, you tell your girl, yo, find out what Q got on, something like that, and then, but I can't go to Q and be like, yo, bro, you smell real nice right now. What you wearing?
You ain't gotta say all that.
It's
It's just a simple, hey, what you got on? That's simple.
no.
So how else you gonna find out?
He's gonna send me.
I'm gonna send her.
I'm gonna come over and
And
sniff
then
your
that causes
river.
problems. And now I think Richard hit it on me.
No, you won't. That's why I send Rachel, because I know you ain't gonna think Rachel hit it on you.
Exactly. Because normally I'm just like, wow, you don't smell like barf today. What are you wearing?
Ouch.
Yeah. So
You don't, but
So your boy should, yeah. So your boy shouldn't be, yeah. And you don't ask, yeah. So that's a thing for me. That's the body odor. That's, and for me too. Like, I don't want to be funky around people. So if I smell me, you can smell me.
oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest reasons why it's a red flag, because you seriously decided that this is okay, and your great common sense, you decide that this is okay for you to come out in public smelling like that, and I gotta smell. Oh, forget that. You left the bathroom area. I knew you took a shit today, and your shit that you took is right next to the shower that you could get in, so why don't you go ahead and take a shower? If you pissed today, it was in a bathroom where there is a shower. There is a sink there. You should have did something so that I don't have to be regurgitating that smell from my face.
I feel like there shouldn't be smells like that following you, so I feel like there's some people who are having some issues.
They're traumatized.
It traumatizes you. Straight.
Some people can't smell it though. I will say that. Like, I'm big on hygiene. I have a very sensitive sense of smell. Biggest thing for me is like your oral hygiene. Like, people are like, do you not smell yourself? It's right under your nose. But they can't.
had COVID.
They're nose blind. It's that's one very reason. Absolutely. Some people have smaller olfactory, but you know they don't have a good sense of smell. Some people are so nose blind to their own scent, they've been living with it for so long that, you know, it's kicking and you're like, oh, my eyes are burning, and they're like, what? And they have no idea.
Okay, so I gotta come back for that. Shower at least once a day.
Well, what about oral hygiene? If they're not
Oh,
brushing and
listen.
flossing, and they're not
Twice a day.
You need to floss. Hey,
Twice a day.
How do you tell your friends or anyone you need to floss?
Oh, that one? I'll tell it. I'll
tell
tell.
them to your face.
Yes, bro. You want some gum? You want some gum? No, I'm good. No, seriously, you want some gum?
I'm not asking you if you want gum. I'm gonna hand you a piece of gum.
No, because I do it loud. You know me.
Yeah,
I do it loud. You want some gum? No, I'm good. Hey, you want some gum?
I think
No,
you
I'm
should-
good, thanks. Hey, you want some gum? So yeah, I mean, in that, but I'm not gonna tell the dude he from here. It's like, bro, seriously, you gonna come around me smelling like that? It's because now I feel like a man to tell another man, I need to embarrass you in the process. In that process with another man, it's like my son, my 10-year. I'm like, bro, seriously, you gonna come in here and try to hug me smelling like that? 10. So he got learned. He got learned.
Oh,
He got
that's
so
what they're there for.
yeah, so this.
Yeah. You gonna teach your supervisor possibly at a job that's older than you that they gonna learn?
That he
That's where
stay?
it's awkward. That's where it gets
Yeah,
tricky.
because you can't just be working with somebody just.
Who is it?
Oh no, that was just a
I was
hypothetical.
about to say, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
tell you.
he's trying to learn his 10-year-old son. one, you can say that to him. Two, if anyone's going to learn him, it's
I'll
you.
say it to Richie if he stink. I swear to God. I wouldn't care. You gave me
All right, that's fair. I was just curious.
But yeah, you know, it's so. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you guys didn't notice, there are sounds coming from outside because we are recording live from the Leaf Lounge. We're right in their front doorway. We can see the cars passing by. So when you see the lights flickering and things like that, that's simply because there's cars that's being reflected off of. Just wanted y'all to know why sometimes sound is going in and out. Basically, when those motorcycles is passing by, they were pretty loud. But hey, we're here. We're trying to do our thing. Anyway, so Q, what's next? Oh, we're gonna go to DMs.
Oh, you got a question for me?
We're gonna go to the DMs. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to send us a note in the DMs, have us read it out and answer any questions, we will, and we'll keep it to ourselves. But we're gonna have Rachael start the answer for the question, Q clean it up, and then I'm gonna come in and finish it up. I'm gonna go ahead and read this question. All right, y'all ready? Because apparently this person really isn't a good English major. All right, so I'm gonna try to do it the best way I can. How do you know when to walk away from a girl, from a good girl? I started seeing a girl about 8 months ago, a chocolate blonde hair, black girl?
Yeah.
Okay. A chocolate blonde, really, really beautiful in the face and body. And body to make you double take. She is truly good to me. She leaves me asking for nothing. Okay. I treat her like the queen she is, dinner, dancing, and gifts on a regular basis. The problem is that she is a terrible mom. That's not good.
Oh my.
She is a terrible mom. Her kids are a big part of her life, and being that I am a part of her life, they're a big part of mine. Whenever we go out, the person or persons that she leaves them with always call her to come get the kids. These babysitters are sketchy to start with. It happens so often I offer to do more stuff with the kids and or stay home and chill. But my girl only wants to go to the club. I have started to play sick just to go see, just so she stay home with her kids. Is it wrong that I want to leave her, or am I being petty? What do you think?
I think it's a completely reasonable reasons to want to leave somebody because you're looking at a partner, a future partner.
Okay.
So if you think she's making bad decisions for her kids and she's being a little selfish, there's a lot that comes into this picture, really.
All right, break it down.
I don't think that it's a bad reason. I think that if you have your values, you stick to them. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The mother is obviously maybe she's always been a partier. Mm-hmm. Maybe she is like finally getting like that fresh lease on life. She found someone who's like treating her well and finally feeling good about herself. She may be reverting back to some of her younger years. She has how many kids?
It doesn't say.
But kids, plural.
Plural.
So
let's say
how
3.
long she had them. Yeah,
All
2, 3. Maybe she's finally found someone who's seen her worth, wants to be with her, isn't embarrassed with her. She can go out and feel beautiful. Sometimes for a girl or woman, they like to be shown off. They like to go have a few nights out, and finally she's able to have someone to do that with. She's not a lone mom or single mom walking around going party, and she has someone that she can feel safe with. That it could be a little bit of a, let the hair down kind of situation. As far as the sketchy babysitters, she should be taking more responsibility for that. Either you find better babysitters, or maybe the kids that are like the babysitters calling, hey, come get these kids. Is it a discipline thing? Are your kids out of control? Is that why the mom is a terrible mom? Could be a few things. But like I said, if that man thinks the values are a good mother, he's looking to the future with a partner. If he's looking to spend time with your children, family is important to him. So yeah, if you are not checking boxes as far as a future partner to either just have a family cohesiveness with her or have more children in the future, that by all means is not petty at all. I don't think.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gone.
You go?
That's my biggest red flag. How you treat your kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because determine how you treat your kids, how you treat mine. And I can't have people treat my kids wrong.
Right.
That's my
Right.
life.
Okay.
So, and with the babysitting part, you can be a partier, but your number one priority is making sure your kids are safe before you leave.
Right.
So that sketchy babysitter stuff, if I was him personally, we ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So you might as well take your heels off, put your hair back on the dresser. We ain't going nowhere until you get the correct babysitter. So she can't change those habits for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know it's not gonna work for us because I know she's not gonna treat my kids right. And eventually, it's gonna turn out she's not gonna treat me right.
Right. Absolutely.
But now, once she feel like she got me secure, she don't want to go out with me no more. She got an at-home babysitter. Now I'm stuck at home with the kids, and so I will walk away personally.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna have to write homeboy back.
All right.
So we're gonna have a nice little conversation.
Okay, so here, let me do this. Okay, so the first part, which gets me right, is he said they've been together for 8 months, right? He describes her. This is a good part for me. So he describes she's chocolate blonde, so she's African American, I'm assuming, with blonde hair. Cool, that's great. Really beautiful and a body to make you double take. So she fine. He's got arrows, vanity all over this girl. He's like she checks that sexy box. So now, and she's good to him. She leaves me asking for nothing. All right. Now she breaking him down. Okay, she breaking him down. She doing them things that he like to get done to her. So
She's doing work.
she putting in work. She putting in that work. With that experience from being a baby mom, I guess. Still got the kid. She putting that work in. All right, so now, so he says, so I treat her like a queen, dinner, dancing, gifts on a regular basis. Now that's good. All that's great. She keeps herself up. That's good. And to have kids, to be, keep yourself up, keep yourself in shape. Awesome. Now he does his part, treat her like a queen. Mm-hmm. Now, the problem is she's a terrible mom. Okay? Red flag.
Number one red flag.
Big red flag. Because now while she's doing things with you, now a relationship person, period. Okay? The difference between the way a woman treats her man and her girlfriends is sex. That's a change. Mm-hmm. Her girlfriend, she will go run after and check on just as much as she will run after and check on her man, permitting their relationship is straight. Okay? Friends is friends. So the same thing for a mom and her man. Mom is going to put in that nurturing love, and she also ends up nurturing the man. Unfortunately, it just carries over because that's what's in her. Well, if she's a bad mom to the kids, she's gonna be a bad woman to you. What she's showing here in these 8 months, and I do commend you, sis. Good job. She has showed this representative for 8 months, but not with the kids. So she's just showing that I'm not responsible. So imagine you buying a house or whatever. She's not gonna be responsible with that stuff. Oh, hey babe, it's been a leak under the sink for the past 2 weeks. I've been meaning to tell you. What? Now we got mold, everything's falling apart. So that's the one thing. So then it's who are you leaving your kids with so he says these babysitters. So it's more than one. It's not like she has one source of babysitters. Y'all been together 8 months. How many babysitters has it been? And why are they calling, like Rachael said, another red flag? Is if it's a disciplinary thing, red flag. Because if you ain't disciplining your kids and I come in as the outside dude, I can't just jump in and start disciplining your kids. You know what I'm saying? My job as stepdad, if I get to that point, is to make a representation for what your kids are supposed to do. And we can talk about discipline, but it has to now come from you because I stepped in. You know what I'm saying? So another red flag. So where we at? 3? So now he's vain.
Yep.
He got this woman out of vanity. She's a terrible mom according to him. And she's got all these ratchet people around her. That's 3 right there. All right? And then again, the transfer over. How's that? Now, when I offer you to stay home and let's chill, let's do stuff with the kids, you rather just go to the club. That's 4. You rather go to the club. Now I'm putting it out here. Let's do stuff with the kids. Let's do stuff. Let's stay home. Let's do that. To me, that's 5. There's how many red flags do you collect before we call the game? A referee don't collect that many red flags. Is it 5? Okay, then.
At the rate he going,
Dang.
he got to throw her out the game.
There's also, there's red flags on his side too. Does it say that he has kids or just that?
Just her. It's her
just
kids.
So he was like, they're supposed to be a big part of my life. I commend him for that. That's really cool. That's cool stepping into that kind of situation. You pulled out the vanity thing for him. Well, that's a red flag.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he's more worried about being perceived as petty than sticking to his own values too.
True.
So there's that. Which is completely. I do it too. I worry about what people think, and I'm worried. Am I making a better moral decision, or am I thinking too much? Am I being too selfish? But for both of them, I think their priorities are a little bit off.
Right.
To make a true go at a relationship, especially involving children. Because if he's around the children, it should be a little bit more serious, and you should know exactly what you expect from both parties before you can step into it. 8 months dating without the kids being involved, by all means. But when they're involved at that level, and they're being not put to the side per se, but they're being involved to where their life's changing because of the two of you, as much as it is.
Gotcha.
They got some things to figure out and prioritize a little differently, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So before we go to this next topic, I gotta say one thing. Ladies, if he don't take care of his kids, leave that man alone.
He ain't gonna take care of yours.
Nah, he gonna get you pregnant and go on to the next female.
Exactly.
So,
Okay. Where we at?
let's get to these shout outs.
Oh, okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are recording from the Leaf Lounge. So, because we record from Leaf Lounge, they are indeed our sponsors. I'm just going to tell you, this is a nice spot. We like coming here. It's not just for men, it's for ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and read off the list of events and put my glasses on because I'm old and I can't see half the time. So here we go. So Soul Food Sundays every third Sunday at 5 p.m. right here at the Leaf Lounge. Ultimate Greek Party, the Ultimate Greek Party Day Part 2, which is September 3rd. It's a Saturday. Matter of fact, the Soul Food Sunday is actually coming up on tomorrow. The Greek Party is not next week, but the week after. Then we have karaoke night every Tuesday night starting at 8 p.m. Game night Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. Bike night every Thursday starting at 8 p.m. Ladies night, and it's feeling right. Ladies night on Fridays starting at 7 p.m. That night is usually me and Cuco, and we chilling. And that's why when we chilling up in here,
Dry snitching. Stop talking.
All right, so
You can't let them know your next
so
move.
ladies, come on out to the Leaf Lounge on Fridays at 7 p.m. It's a good time. Come on through. All right, so happy hour is Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's happy hour. Okay, now, this one's good. Can you step? No? No? Fine, whatever. You need to start learning.
I can dance, but somebody says I'm terrible at it. So.
Okay, all right. But right here, down here at the Leaf Lounge, they have in Chicago stepping. So Chicago stepping class every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. So that's the events down here at the Leaf Lounge, and that's our shout out for the Leaf Lounge. Now, I want to do another shout out for place. So I have a son, my 10-year-old, my youngest son, who is dyslexic and has ADHD. So for me, it is what it is. When I grew up, ADHD was a null and void because my mom's theory was, oh, you ain't ADHD, you just need an ass whooping. So now, with more patience and more people talking about it, things like that, so my son has this behavior issue, and we try to put him on the Ritalin and the other medication, Adderall and all that, and the side effects are just so scary. So, of course, you start reading the side effects. They worked, but the side effects are too scary, so we took them off. And so over the summer, we worked with him a little bit, and his behavior seemed to be fine. But the kid's like, hey, listen, the 10-year-old's like, I don't like being in school without the medicine because it helps me focus. So we thought about it. We talked to the school, Einstein Academy, who the director is Dr. Heather, and the assistant principal is Mr. Omar, and they're great. Love them to death. They keep us informed on him and all this. Again, it's Einstein Academy. But she recommended that we go talk to Mrs. Mangles and Company about the alternative herbal medication for ADHD children. So we went over there. I went over there, and I'm in there talking to them. I mean, I got the best feeling. First of all, when you pull up, it's pretty much a petting zoo outside. So I'm like, no, I can't. So at first appearance, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this because to park, it's all crazy. But then I get out the car and I'm like, okay, focus. Get your big city out of the way and just do what you gotta do. So I go inside the building. It's very eclectic. Has a very New Orleans herbal tea shop feel to it. So you go in, it's got these scents in there, and I'm like, wow, that smells good. And I had bad sinuses, horrible sinuses. So usually when I get scents, I'm like, okay, my nose is finna close up. That didn't happen. So I went through, found the cash register counter, and then when I started talking to him, I spent probably about 20 minutes to a half hour at the counter getting educated on all this stuff. First, the ADHD medicine, which is all herbal, and to the point where if he took a whole bag of it, there's no side effects. Right. But what it does is it has herbs in it to help him focus and to kind of slow the brain down a little bit, which what they need. So I'm like, I need some of that. Then I talked to them about like the joint repair, like you and I talk about all the time. So my arms will stop clicking when I'm doing bench press. It's like click, 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 click. So I talked to them about that, and I mean the place is amazing, like the information. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are into herbals, even if you're not into herbal medications, I would suggest that you just go over to Mrs. Mangle and Company. They have a website, Mrs. Mangle, like the fruit, and they're located in Rockledge. Their phone number is 321-631-1194. Check them out. It's a great place to go. Very informative, very nice. So those are the shout outs. Anybody else? Oh, we did a little bit, but Q's daughter's birthday was what day?
Wednesday, 17th.
Okay, so how much celebrating y'all do?
She got a little more celebration to do. Her mother coming down today, so she gonna spend time with her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
yeah, she get a whole bunch of celebration today.
How old is she?
My daughter,
Yeah.
well, I'm about to lie. 8. I'm about to lie.
Why don't men just remember? I forget mine. I just gotta keep on saying it just to remember these kids.
I don't know. I think our main focus are they healthy.
Right.
We're not worried about all that.
Healthy and safe.
As long as you those two,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the room breathing, you okay. So
Yeah.
we're not worried about how old you are.
I think it's age. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm this age. Oh, wait, that was last year.
Yeah.
They just start to forget. So if you forget your own, or like your children,
I said
you
like,
might get a few of them like, wait a minute, what month is it?
Right,
What
right.
day is it?
yeah.
Oh no, kids.
I think that's understandable. You know.
Kids ruin your brain cells. Oh yeah.
I hear females. I'm not a mom yet, but I hear a lot of my friends that are mothers. They call it mom brain.
Yeah.
They say
I heard that,
the child took half my brain, so your memory goes.
Yep. And then for I think it's for women it's so men are safe and healthy. For women it is healthy and thriving. Like you're happy.
Emotional.
Emotionally thriving. Not if you're successful, it's just like, oh, you want to be a hobo? You just be the best little hobo you can be. Don't hurt nobody, don't do nothing. You just sit all day on that corner and you just sleep. If that's what you want to do. It's like come on. But I think men, fathers, and moms just look at it from two different angles, which is supposed to be, and then the kids covered.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like the anniversaries and
Date anniversaries and
Date anniversaries?
all those little dates don't mean nothing to us.
Right.
To them, it means everything.
Oh, but when the mom says it to the dad, oh, you better make sure. See, my thing is when my kid's mom says this is this day or they got, I don't wait. I literally go to Amazon right then and put in whatever. If I need to buy a gift, I buy it then. You know, Christmas. All right, what you want for Christmas? If I know in August, all right. It's usually September though, but I'm Christmas shopping next month. I'm done. Now,
Shiny, I have always said we need to start early.
because then once if it's done, their birthday's in July. I got their presents by March because that's when I'm reminded that their birthday's in July. So I'm usually reminded right after my birthday, so I go ahead and buy their present and I'm done.
Get it down quick.
Yeah. And then that does backfire because I've had them go, well, I changed what I wanted. I was like, but you wanted this in March. So, so this is what you got. And so this is what it is. Let's see, where we at? Rachael,
Hello.
you're a young homeowner.
Yes, I am.
What comes with that? Like is it
A lot of heartache.
like, cause you
Late
work,
nights.
yeah, you work and do all that and you take care of all your own shit. So how does it feel to be a young female homeowner?
It feels really great, actually. I got very lucky in being able to get a home so young, and for different circumstances. But it comes with a price, of course, depending on where you are, like how nice or move a home you can get.
Mhm.
But I love it. People are always so shocked. You know, they'll there's been times where I've gotten rides home, or like, oh, I'm going to my house. It's like, this is your parents' home. No, it's mine. It's like, oh, this is, are you seeing someone as your boyfriend's home? No, it's mine. And people are like, what? I'm like, yeah, you can do it too. You just, gotta be financially smart, you gotta know where to put your money, you gotta prioritize things like that. So it is something of a pride for me to keep it going, but it's come with its challenges. I mean, I have an older home, so replacing pipes, learning about, electrical, breaker boxes. In Florida, we worry about our roofs and repairs for hurricane, storm damage, trees. I have a lot of trees, so I have to get tree work done after a small storm here. So it comes with it, but I get through it.
How much of the work do you actually physically do?
As much as I can. I pride myself on trying to do a lot of the work myself.
Okay.
I'm not a certified electrician. I get help there. I hire people. But plumbing, if I can manage it. YouTube, great resource. I have fixed so many of my appliances. I've repaired countless my shower sinks. I've repaired my dryer several times, my washer. Anything that I can fix, I'll do that. My furnace, you can replace heating elements, and it's literally $15, $20.
You have a furnace?
Yes. I have a gas furnace.
Oh, okay.
So it's older than dirt, but it still works. And it's cheaper, so I'm lucky. I have a lot of
because of gas, yeah.
I have natural gas heat, dryer,
Stove.
oven,
Okay.
and my furnace. So
Okay.
I'm glad to learn about that.
Yeah, that gas kind of scared me, but it is what it is. It's big up north. Up north.
No. We're from the south, I get it.
South?
South.
From south.
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 Down
Where's
here.
there's no T, there's no H,
Nope.
there's no F
Nope.
even. It's just south.
We make it shorter. Make it shorter.
Because you're trying to get somewhere.
Yeah. Trying to get to the point.
So what it is, you don't talk fast, they listen slow.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to be the end of this podcast.
Before we get out of here,
Okay.
Rachel, you want to say anything?
Give some
Put
shout-outs?
anything out there? Shout outs, anything like that?
No. I'm kidding. No, I appreciate you guys having me. I just want to shout out, how about all the rest of our coworkers that have to
Okay,
deal
let's do that.
with you and with you every day, because everyone knows I'm a joy.
This is that right?
That's right, I'm kidding, but thank you guys for having me. It's been fun.
I wish I could take back my introduction. This some bullshit.
Right there. You know who she was before she got on the mic, so I don't even know why you even.
When we edit this, I'm gonna record that part over.
Okay, is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna record
Okay,
it.
we'll make that happen. So anyway, shout outs to our co-workers. So let me do the one. Shirley Dublin.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Miss Shirley, shout outs from the Cypher. So Miss Shirley is sweet lady that works with us, and she's real quiet.
You talk about an
and-
angel on earth. You don't mess with her. No one does Miss Shirley wrong. She is sweet as pie.
Yep,
We're
she
lucky
is.
to know her and have her as a friend, that's for sure.
What in the hell?
Yo, I don't see what I just see right now, bro.
See?
And then
I
it's not-
didn't process
it's-
it. It wasn't processing. It didn't process it.
Okay, y'all don't see what we see right now, but I promise you, what we looking at out this
boy got a
damn
mohawk
door,
on sideways.
it's a mohawk cut sideways. It's
call
the
that?
Is it a
crazy.
back
Side
head?
hop?
Is it like a forehead? Is it a back head?
I
He
don't
ain't got
know.
neither one.
Oh man. Anyway, we gotta get focused. What the hell just happened? That happened. This ain't even Walmart. So listen. Anyway, so
And it was blonde.
it was blonde.
That
Your chocolate
blonde. It's all coming together.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all making sense now.
So, before we get out of here, we gotta have our inspirational moment.
Okay, all right, so here's the deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, we We are firm believers that God is everything. He does everything, keeps us lifted up, and keeps us stable if we allow Him. So, simply this: I've been talking about visioneering. Anything that you want to do can come to fruition if you just make a plan, present it before God, and let God show you the way. So with that being said, don't let haters get in your way. Don't let what people talk about get in your way. If you have a goal, go do that goal. Make it happen, because you can. My girl Rachael has her house, her car, her job. My boy Q got his kids, his car, his job, anything that you want to do. We're doing this podcast. Basically, we created the thought, we made a vision, we created our bullet points. We're here. We're still trying to figure things out, but we're going to let God do God, and we do us, and we just follow our path that we should be following, and we just going to have fun doing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, anything that you're looking to do, looking to be blessed at, create a plan, and let God be God. Y'all have a blessed week. Thanks for tuning in to the Cypher.